Hey everyone, welcome to Stackship. I wanted to share one scenario with Redis delete command where it took almost 16 seconds, and then we came to learn why we should not use Redis delete command into production environment, and what is an alternative to Redis delete command, what is the complexity to delete command, and why it took me almost 16 seconds to get the communication back from Redis. If we take a look, Redis delete command takes order of n complexity, where n is the number of keys that we want to delete. So in this scenario here, we see there are three keys that are being deleted, and if there are only two keys present, so we are getting Redis response as 2. But the time complexity for here would be order of n, where n is the number of keys that are being deleted. But there are other data structures that Redis supports. So it's like hash map and sorted set and list. A sorted sets and hash map can contain more than one values. So the delete complexity for those sort of keys becomes order of m, where m is the number of values stored by those keys. In this case, the number of values stored by this racer score sorted set is 3. So the delete complexity for this particular key is going to be order of 3, which eventually comes back to order of 1. Why deleting a key took 16 seconds? So for our case, assuming that there is a key foo, where it was a sorted set and it was holding 2 million keys into it. So while we fire a delete command, we are aware that Redis is a single threaded memory cache. So the delete operation was being performed and the memory was being claimed by this command. So what happens eventually, that memory claiming and the deletion of those keys present in the foo key, you can say, it was 2 million, and the deletion took 16.12 seconds, and then the control was back to the server. So by that time, whatever operations were being made into Redis, they were failing. So that is the reason we should not use Redis delete command in production environment. And the alternative to Redis command is unlink command. So unlink is basically big O of 1 time complexity, and it is uniform irrespective of whatever number of values a key is holding. So what happens when you run an unlink command against a key? Unlink basically spawns a new thread for memory claiming, and it basically doesn't blocks the main thread, which is responsible for accepting the request and sending the response back to the clients. So when you use unlink command, it is not going to be a blocking call, and it is going to be big O of 1 time complexity only, and the memory reclaiming is going to be happening in additional thread, so that there's going to be a worker thread which will be spawned by Redis, and that is going to be order of n work in a different thread, right? So that way the main thread is not being blocked, and it is safest way to delete a key